Okay, so we're going to start by finding the surface area of this net. Now this net would fold up into a rectangular pyramid, and more specifically a square pyramid, because the bottom is a square. It says 4 on both sides. So we need to find the area of this square, which would be the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and type over here square. Oops. Okay, and since it's a square, which is a rectangle, the formula is A equals BH, base times height. Okay, so the base is 4, the height is 4, so 4 times 4, 16. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and circle that. I hope I can do this. Fill. Okay, so I'm going to scoot this over to the left a little. That is our first area. The square, which we've done, is 16. Okay, next we have these triangles. Now since it's a square, all of these are 4, so they all have the same, all 4 of them have the same base of 4. This is just the same triangle 4 different times. So I'm going to label it as triangle, and we know that for a triangle, it's 1/2 times base times height. Okay, so all that half means is at the end you're going to divide by 2. So the base of the triangle, let me go ahead and grab a brush quick. The base of the triangle, it's too big, is right here, which is, we said 4. And the height is always the top straight down, so 6. So for the triangles, all of them would be 4 times 6, which is, but then divided by 2. So 24 divided by 2 gives us 12. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to circle that again. Okay, so we have 16 for the bottom, and then each of the triangles are 12. So when I add that up, I have to add it 4 times. So 16 plus 12 once. How many triangles are there? 4. 12 again, and 12 again. Now if you add that accurately, you should get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 58, 58 plus 6, 64. And it would be centimeters squared. Okay, now common mistakes are people who forget that triangles get divided by 2. Another common mistake is that people only do one triangle instead of adding it 4 times. You got to make sure you find all 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes, so at the end you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Okay, now we're going to move on to what we would do if this shape is still folded up. Okay, so sometimes they don't give you the net, they give you the folded up shape. So what I'm going to do is list out what I see. And what I see is we have the bottom of the shape, and then we have 4 sides. We have this, the sides. Now here's the thing about the sides. Are all 4 going to be the same? Yes, because in the question they would have told us that this is, well, you can look and see that the bottom is a square. Okay, because if this side is 4, then we know the side across from it is 4. And if this side is 4, the side across from that is also 4. Okay, so the bottom is a square. And since it's a square, all of the 4 triangles connected to it have to be the same shape. So again, just like that other one, we can find the area of the bottom and then find the area of one of the sides and just add that side 4 times. So let's get started at the bottom of the shape. Now the bottom of the shape we know is a square, which is a rectangle. So again, it's base times height, which would be 4 times 4, which would give us 16. So that's the bottom. Our bottom of the shape is going to be equal to 16. Now let's do the sides. Now the side, it's important you put the right formula. The side is a triangle, right? If you look over here, this is a triangle. So it's going to be 1/2 BH. So that's going to be 4 times 5, that's the base and the height, but then divided by 2. So that's 20 divided by 2, which would give us 10. Okay, so now we got to go ahead and add everything up. We have the bottom of the shape, which we got 16 for, plus we have the sides, which are each 10. But how many sides do we have? Well, 1 triangle connected to this side, 2 triangles, 3, and 4. Okay. So that's going to give us 56, and it's meters squared because it's area. So you can do it with a net, you can do it with a folded up shape. It's different, but really the same. Okay, you want to make sure you've gotten all of the surfaces included with the correct formulas, and then you add them. And that's it.